Your goal is a collection of transcripts and notes from months of prisoner interrogations. The information is stored on a military-grade laptop kept in the main holding area downstairs.
You like that, Agent?
Leader. You on it?
The first priority is to release the prisoners to keep the True Sons busy. You'll be looking for some kind of security terminal. The security terminal should be somewhere nearby. Look around.
Another agent is now in your group. Active terminal detected.
Sounds promising. Find it and patch Isaac in. Okay, I'm in. Now to open the cells. And the cells are open.
Another agent has joined your group.
I knew it!
True Sons seem to be in control of the holding area. The hyenas are knocking out security cameras. Pretty smart of them.
Reinforcements incoming. An agent needs assistance. Agent down.
You are watching Random Plays. This is Radio Gamer, back on track, loud and clear. Right now we've got a new build and it is going to be with the exotic Lady Death. This gun generally can be great with PvP and PvE, but using this build, upfront and face-on, we'll be ripping the enemy's armor. You can try it out yourself in missions or inside the DZ. Now we will be calling this the damage to armor Rambo build as it rips the enemy's armor up front, whether elite or non-elite. So just to get the hang of it, let's get started. It may seem weird from an SMG build, but we would be using sharpshooter as our specialization. Well, later on you'll specifically find out the reason why, but in PvE we would totally need that bonus armor in our build, and it would come handy as we go on cover. The talent that I am referring to is My Home is My Castle. It gives us bonus armor while in cover. The next thing that would be helpful in this SMG build is the talent called Breath Control. At tier 3, it will be giving us 15% stability, reduced recoil, and faster reacquisition of targets. After which, we got this lovely Lady Death exotic, which is for a max roll of 6% damage to armor, 14% SMG damage, 20.5 crit hit chance. Now the gun talent is very unique. It has Breathe Free. When moving, gain 4 stacks per second or 8 stacks if sprinting. It is up to 32 stacks. Each round fired consumes a stack, amplifying damage by 75%. Now this is the best part. Kills grant additional 20% movement speed for 10 seconds. So it doesn't only give amplified damage but also movement speed. This is great since we can move freely even when carrying out a shield. Now for the secondary weapon, no, we won't be using it as much, anything will do, since we'll be placing Lady Death as our primary weapon to get that high roll of 20.5 crit hit chance and 6% damage to armor. So let's take a peek on our stats for crit hit chance and damage to armor. So as of now, we do have 60% crit hit chance, and the one that we have looked into is with the Lady Death, which is 20.5 crit hit chance, and I believe it is with the attachment Gaze of Death, which is 10%. So in total, we do have 30.5 for now. And for the damage to armor, we do have 19%. First is with the 6% coming from the Lady Death. Well, if we do not have Lady Death just as yet, you can go for any SMG, preferably with max rolls of crit hit chance and damage to armor, since that would be the focus of our damage to armor build. Let's proceed with the gears. Before I start, once again, you don't need to specifically copy these. You can just take note of the brand pieces that we would be using. So right off the bat, we got 2 Sokolov pieces coming from the mask and with the chest. Having 2 pieces grants us additional 10% SMG damage and 15% crit hit damage. On the other hand, for the holster and backpack, we do have Walker Harris, which will be giving us 5% weapon damage and 5% damage to armor. For the knee pads, we went for Seska, since we want crit hit chance to fulfill that 60%. And of course, since this is a focus with damage to armor, we have Contractor's Gloves that is included on our build, which will be giving us another 8% damage to armor. For the chest talent, we got Intimidate. That gives 35% weapon damage within 10 meters while having bonus armor. Remember, earlier we have chosen the Sharpshooter as our specialization to get that bonus armor on cover. Through that talent in PvE, we can always guarantee that 35% weapon damage. Just make sure to be strategically in cover 10 meters apart from your enemies. In line with bonus armor, we do have this name backpack called Matador, and it got Perfect Adrenaline Rush. And as it reads, whenever you are within 10 meters of your enemy, gain 23% bonus armor for 5 seconds. Stacks up to 3 times. Now as you can see, all of the gear pieces are in red core attribute except for one piece, which in my case it is the backpack, which I have rolled for max 170,000 armor. And I suggest you do it that way, rolling max armor on at least one of your gears to increase the effectiveness of the 23% bonus armor proc. Because of this max roll, my total armor is 913k, and 23% of that is 210k armor times 3 stacks. And some is quite a lot. So this Perfect Adrenaline Rush is in total synergy with the chest Intimidate that we have over here, since both procs within 10 meters. For the skills, we will be using a Ballistic Shield to protect our bonus armor and maintain the 35% weapon damage even enemies up front. Secondary, any skill will do, but since we will be playing Rambo FACE-ON, you can go for a Reviver Hive in PvE for a bit of survivability. Another good thing about this build is that we will be hitting crits 60% of the time. Now together with the 3 red mod stones over here, which are about 11.5% on the 3, and with all of the other gear pieces which are recalibrated for max 12% crit hit damage, on top of our stats, will be yielding a total of almost 150% crit hit damage. For the damage to armor, we have a total of 19%. 6% will be coming from the Lady Death, 5% from Walker Harris, and 8% from the Contractor's Gloves. Lastly, I'll be showing you the preview of the stats on this build. That's it for the video. If you like it, please give a thumbs up. And please do subscribe to my channel. I will really appreciate it for more upcoming Division 2 videos. Once again, you are watching Random Plays. This is Radio Gamer. Over and out.